Usually, whatever comes to my mouth, we could start it now. Self-doubt. See, I started this podcast with a self-doubt. I didn't realize that. I said, how am I going to start this podcast? What am I going to say? We've been doing this every Saturday, and yet I'm still here having self-doubt. You cannot, I don't know if it is just me or my character. Is there somebody there who was always so confident during the day? I'm not sure about that. Self doubt. Balkisu, have you ever self doubt yourself, or
Oh,
you're that
many times,
one people?
1,000 times over. Whoops. 1,000 times over. We're humans and that we need to acknowledge that, right? Let me just do this thing. It's just to bright right in my face and everybody can see all the lines.
It's
you know,
fine. We're a real person. We're not AI.
we are real people and we doubt ourselves so many times. We doubt um I've doubted myself in things growing up, things that I was doing, whether it was good enough, whether I am good enough to do even that, whether I'm capable enough to do certain things, right? And growing up also just a cultural thing, a society, how we doubt ourselves, and it's instilling us in a way. When we're growing up, people are actually encouraging us. When you're a baby, you're being encouraged to walk and walk and walk, stand up, and do all those things. But once you start going to school and get okay, it's like stop this, stop that, don't do this, don't do that. So all that gets ingrained in your brain, and sometimes you want to actually venge for to do certain things, and you're still in doubt whether you're even capable, because not only about the societal norms, but maybe because of parental guidance as well, and things like that. And I've doubted myself sometimes whether I'm capable. I have, I have in many
That
things.
is so crazy.
Talk about we
Yeah,
can
that is so crazy that you mentioned when we are growing up. And I said, okay, are going to discuss today is self-doubt. And I tried to recall how many self-doubts I gave to myself. And thinking that, yeah, I have self-doubts, like starting this business. I have doubts whether am I going to make it? Am I going to be successful? I'm going to do live. Do people going to like think that how my accent is so strong? I'm not speaking proper English. My pronunciation is wrong. I am thinking of what people is going to say. Aside from that, I have fear.
Mm-hmm.
And then that will falls onto my insecurities.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's so many. You're uncomfortable, you have fear, you have insecurities, and then you have self-doubt. That is so scary. If you all sink in those emotions in you, yes, you are right. We were discussing about emotions earlier, and we have to acknowledge it. So, like, I know you shared the screen earlier, and those some of the things that influence how to look our life or how to look our daily, let's say, activities or daily challenges in life. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I mentioned, the expectations,
Mm-hmm.
the society, the norms, anything that surrounds you affect your emotions,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to acknowledge it, but you have to fight for it, because if you stay
Absolutely.
there on self-doubt, what will
Mm-hmm.
happen, right? Before
You,
we
you,
started this podcast, we have self-doubt. I don't know, I have self-doubt when we started it, but this is like how many episodes we have already? We started January. It's
yeah,
like it's a year
I
already and
know.
we keep going,
And
right?
that's the thing. When we started, we are doubting whether we were going to be continuing with this, and this is almost a year. So we all have our own insecurities. Let's don't deny that. Acknowledging it is the first step. What are your insecurities? Are you doubting that? Oh, now this is for somebody else, and this is not for me, and I cannot do that. Oh, you admire other people, and you think, oh no, that's just for that person. Are you in doubt that you're going to start something that you will not be able to finish? Are you in doubt that people are going to say, oh, what is she doing now? And you're not going to be able to
Mhm.
prove them wrong? What are you in doubt of? Because some of all these noises that we have are the things that are stopping us from us achieving really what we deserve, really what we're worth, right? And at the end of the day, we have to look at life and look at ourselves and say, am I living for people or am I living for myself? What do I really want? What am I really worth?
Yes,
And
that's the
it's just a
word.
reflection on us as beings and acknowledging that fact where we are, because you cannot fix what you do not acknowledge, right?
Yeah, that is right. You know what? You mentioned the expectations, right? Like me, I don't want to be or be on live. I don't want to be saying something like communicating. I'm so insecure on, like I said, my strong accent. And then
Mm-hmm.
I met another digital business owner. We have the same. She started her Go Live first, speaking English with a strong accent because that is not her first language. And she said, this is my brand. This is me. If you hear a strong accent and you cannot take it, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to change it because this is me.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me confidence
Yeah.
that, okay, yeah, you just have to be you. And that being authentic you, somehow there will be a people out there, like somebody who's watching to us right now. You will help them build that confidence to themselves as well. Like how I did. I build the confidence. This is me. This is what you get. This is my brand. The
Absolutely.
strong accent, it's really me. There is also one I heard. He is not really famous, but he's going out of his comfort zone, and then he started to be sharing the business as well. He's going to the stage and motivating everyone. He's not a life coach. He is also on our business, but he's speaking to the other who are just starting the business.
Mm-hmm.
And every time that he speaks in the crowd, he is always have this self-doubt. He's
Mm-hmm.
thinking, I might say something wrong. This might not resonate them. But you know what? In what builds him the courage to speak up on the stage,
Mm-hmm.
he would think that before I was just sitting right there, I
Absolutely.
was listening.
Mm-hmm.
You changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's me now. This is me now, and I'm sharing it to you. So before he walked onto that stage, he is thinking definitely there will be somebody there sitting down that somehow I can help.
Yeah, it's such an insight, right? I think we sometimes are sitting down on so much knowledge. We're sitting on so much opportunity, information for opportunity that could change the lives of other people. But we're already second guessing ourselves whether those individuals are going to accept us or they're going to be recipients to the information that we have. And what we need to realize that we cannot in any way, I learned that and I learned it the hard way. We cannot in any way think for somebody else. We can only
Mm,
take control of our own actions. What we share, because this is a blessing. And for those that are watching right now, we are digital business entrepreneurs. Those that are watching later on the replay, this is an opportunity for you to tap into something bigger than yourself. Tap into an opportunity that could change the life of your family, change your life, where you're able to do this from anywhere at any time. You can leave a legacy for your kids. So, moms that are out there, if you're listening to this, or people that are out there, you're listening to this and you're just stuck and you just don't know how because you're doubting whether you're capable. Melissa and I are here to guide you through. You see our website, register for a free webinar, get the information that you need so that you can change your life and you can change your story and you can leave a legacy for your kids. Because we as human beings, there are just so many negative things all around, and it makes us feel so inferior or makes us feel incapable. But if you're sitting down on an information that could help the next person, you want to be a blessing to that individual, share it. It's up to them to use that information the way they want to. So we are calling on everyone. If you think this is for you, or you think there's somebody that this will resonate with, share, 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 so that it can change the
Yes.
story.
When you said the market, right? You share to everybody. When I started this business, I actually told my friend that how am I going to start the business? I only have a small circle of friends. I'm
Mhm.
not. This business is not going to work for me. And aside from that, I'm already busy. I have the restaurant, I have two kids, I have my wife at the end of the day, and it's tough for me. So I do have those self doubts. I am not going to learn whatever is this business giving me if I did not go inside and if I did not study it. So I learned that yes, you could work at your own terms, at your own time. Imagine, I'm still running the restaurant, full service restaurant, and I'm still running the digital business. I'm not I'm not compromising a time again away from my two kids. It's not. And the small circle that I'm telling you that I only have small circle, how am I going to would you believe that because of this social media that we are using for our business, I was talking to somebody from Norway the other day, to Australia, to Florida. My the circle that I have is bigger than what I am expecting. This is the power
Mhm.
of social media, which we
Yes.
can use for free in our business. And
Mhm.
aside from that, we, like you said, we cannot speak for them, we cannot do it for them, right? We are only here to share the business opportunity that we have seen that changed many lives. It changed you, it changed me, and we have like seen everybody, right? That is why we never stop sharing the business because we know how it brings to people. If you want change to your life, please don't get stuck. Check some opportunity just like this one. If it is not for you, it is not for you. We're not going to force you. And if you are the one who's already here in the business, we have given you the training, we have given you the mentorship, we have given you the coaching, the knowledge on the skills, the journey that you have to go through. Don't stay there because that is the reason why you are not going to be successful because you are just hoarding the knowledge and the skills and you're
Mhm.
not making it happen. I think that
Mhm.
is the one thing that I could say, right? It's like don't be a knowledge hoarder. Like say, yes, you read lots of book, yes, you outsource it. It's just stay on you. You don't do the application. You have the theory, but you don't do the application. So yeah, that stuff. Yes, self doubt. It's very normal, but you have to find ways on how you're going to like stop that.
Yeah, that is such a good point. Like people hoard all this information and they say, "Oh, I know this. Oh, I already know this. Oh, I already see this," and they're not using it to their own advantage. And another thing you mentioned, Melissa, is talking about excuses. Like life is never going to be like easy in a sense, or life is not going to be less busy. You will find time for the things that really matters. If you want
Yes.
something bad enough, you will find time for the things that really matters. So if something really matters to you, you will if you have 24 hours in a day and you go to work, because this is something that you can do part-time or you can do it full-time, as I am and Melissa is doing it part-time. If you want something bad enough to change your life, you're desperate enough, you're hungry enough for something different from what you're getting. I was listening to this individual this morning. It was a WhatsApp message. And she's like, people are suffering. People don't really like their jobs. They're going there. They're dreading going to their jobs. They're dreading the bosses that they're going to meet there. They're dreading the environment. Yet when you put an opportunity in front of them like this, instead they're saying, oh, I want to find a second job. This can pay off your job and pay and more. So it's not like we are trying to, I'm not trying to, or Melissa and I are not trying to recruit, because this is not a recruitment. This is where
Mhm.
it's lesson that we want to share with people who are out there, who are hanging on the fence and they've been seeing this over and over and over again, and they just don't know how. Because with what we do with our advertisement, we're able to have people who are interested in this and to do this. But we're coming here because we want to encourage somebody who has been listening to this and listening to this several times. Today is the day to take an action. Don't get stuck. Forget the naysayers. If your dreams are not big enough, if you people are not laughing at your dreams, then your dreams are not big enough. Do something for yourself today that could change the rest of your life and that of your family.
Yes, I agree. I was also listening to Cody Sanchez the other day, and she said, you are created to thrive, and
Mhm,
also you have to do something that you wanted to do, not
mhm,
because it is required to do.
mhm,
I know it's tough because, like I said, I met a lot of people here at the restaurant. Like you said, stuck on their job, they're tired already. Just going to buy some to go food because they don't have time to cook anymore because they are tired on the job, and then they have to like see the kids as well. You cannot spend quality time with the kids anymore. And you know what, like you mentioned, we don't recruit people. My business card is on my desk here at the restaurant, and then I have a QR code in there. And of course I put in there like to give them a clue what's inside. Learn an extra income at the comfort of your work or your home, like that. But no one is actually like even bothering to like get a card, or no one is looking for opportunity. They are just focused on the job that they have.
mhm.
So not many people are complaining, but not many people are looking for opportunity.
Exactly. That's such a good thing. People complain about what they don't like, but they didn't look about what they can do. It's a time to stop complaining. And if you do not like where you are, you're stuck. You do not like the environment where you are, or you do not like the job that you're doing, or you believe generally that you're meant for more within yourself, you know that you're not using your full capacity as an individual, as a human being, then check this out. Start this part time so that you can go full time with it. Because many are. It's changed the life of so many people. There are nannies here, there are doctors here, there are engineers here, there are HR people here, there are nurses here that are doing this business. And nurses, for example, there are some who have actually quit their job. They started this part time and now they're doing it full time because we know the health field, how hard it is. For myself as a social worker, how impactful it is when you're helping people. But yes, your mental health is impacted because of all the stories that you hear. So take an opportunity, value yourself enough to know that you matter, people. Don't wait until New Year's Eve to make a New Year's resolution. Today is the day.
Yeah, don't wait for January 1st.
Yeah.
Right? Don't wait for January 1st to change something. It's always the time is now. Everything, if you want to gain that muscle and you go to the gym,
Mhm.
it will never happen only just one day. If you don't if you go to the gym because you wanted to have to create an abs, that won't happen in just one day. You have to continue going. You have to keep going. So it's the same with this business. You see it, you find it, you find this is something good that will help you. You know all the system, and then just don't give up. Find the right opportunity for you. This is one of those. You could check it out. The webinar that we are offering to you is free. And if you wanted to have more information, 149, Christmas is coming. Give this as to yourself as a gift. You could buy the latest cell phone that will only last for 2 years. This is a business that you are creating.
Absolutely. I
So
love
give,
that.
right? Give yourself a gift. Give yourself something that will last forever, not just temporary, like I said, a gadget that would last only for 2 years, and then the company will bring you a new one, an upgraded one, so you will forget your old one. So
Mhm.
this is a skills that you're going to build, and this is something that you will start and build for your family. You are building a legacy here
for a lifetime. And I just want to this
for
is
a
a,
lifetime.
yeah, because people say this is people hear like what the naysayers are going to say. Eleanor Roosevelt said it best. He said no one can make you feel inferior without your consent, right?
Bam! That's right.
Yeah,
No one can make you
no one.
inferior without your consent. Yeah, always remember you're a child of God.
Absolutely,
Step
you
out
are
in faith. Yes.
speaking out in
Yeah.
faith. So take this to heart. Believe in yourself. Take action today. Gift yourself, as Melissa said. Gift yourself this Christmas. First step, a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. Take the first step to watch a free webinar. And then after that, if you want to know more about the compensation plan, about what we do, about the company, then you pay the 149, which is refundable within 30 days. And you can contact any one of us. DM us if you want to know more before you do so. We'll be more than happy to help you. It's stepping out of faith. It's a pleasure to just step here with Melissa and I, just to talk to you and encourage you that you're bigger and that you're better than you give yourself credit for. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a good day. God bless us all. Bye.